we will have quite a lot of more
Should we look around?
rifts to close. Ah, it's the locked house. I don't know. I bet you, I don't know, what can I offer? Uh, 20 bucks. You don't know where I live, so I'm safe. And I'm not going to remember going back to that house. Interesting, it's the same tavern we already met Alexius in. Seems to be a Magister's favorite. Under the protection of the Inquisition. Nice. Let's see how this meeting is going to go. And what Dorian is telling the retainer.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father.
Oh boy.
So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not.
I believe that.
Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
The interesting thing is, we were already wondering how long the retainer was keeping around here. The interesting thing is that his father spent all the time here just waiting for the chance to meet Dorian. That is quite, well, either some dedication or creepy. We will find out, I guess.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Yay.
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader.
You can't do if you're gay.
Means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Which makes Tevinter even more horrible. Yay.
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men and the company thereof as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
Okay. I didn't expect that line to go there.
I've more than heard of it, actually.
No. The Herald of Andraste. I am shocked and scandalized.
Such sarcasm.
And delighted.
You're not exactly subtle, O Lord Inquisitor.
I should have known that's what this was about.
No. You don't get to make those assumptions. You know nothing about the Inquisitor.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he wins the Father of the Year award. Great. But yeah, seems like another good reason to run away from Tevinter. Not being able to love who you love.
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
Ah, that's so horrible.
Best for you. For your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Use blood magic to change his sexuality? Ugh. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good reason to cut ties with your family. How horrible. And, well, looking at the reaction, of course, against his will. Yeah, so what's there left to say? What excuse could you come up with to justify that?
I think it's time we left.
I agree.
Yeah, magic conversion therapy. It's already horrible enough without blood magic in the real world. I don't need that with blood magic involved. Why can't people just love who they love? What do people care? Other people. It is so stupid. But yeah, great family reunion. Poor Dorian.
He's a good man, my father. Deep down. He taught me principle is important. He cares for me in his way, but he won't ever change. I can't forgive him for what he did. I won't.
I mean, he wants you to change. So what kind of love is that? And I mean, it's not only about... I mean, that's bad enough. Just trying to use blood magic to change how and who he is. But also just to produce an heir, like... gets worse and worse the longer you think about that.
He tried to change you.
Out of desperation. I wouldn't put on a show, marry the girl, keep everything unsavory, private and locked away. Selfish, I suppose. Not to want to spend my entire life screaming on the inside. He was going to do a blood ritual. Alter my mind. Make me... acceptable. I found out. I left.
How can you do that to anyone, let alone someone you claim to love?
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. Even if it didn't work out. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
Why would I think any less of you? You're trouble, but in the best way possible.
I don't think less of you. More, if possible.
The things you say.
I mean it.
My father never understood. Living a lie, it festers inside of you like poison. You have to fight for what's in your heart.
I agree.
Uh-huh.
I see you enjoy playing with fire, Inquisitor. At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Always.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clapped at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the...
Yeah. I think this is a little bit bugged. It stopped playing, and she's talking to the wall.
Oh, I...
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
Hey, at least it's not because he's a guy, but it's because he's a Dvinter. Oh boy. Imagine a chantry mother trying to meddle with your love life.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
I mean, yeah, the Devinters did and still do terrible things, but, like, with all the things to condemn all of them due to the actions of some, be it mages, be it Devinters, oh boy. But yeah, is it because we kissed? Is it about our relationship?
Oh? I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, Your Worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
I mean, if she's concerned for us, why didn't she speak to us first?
Well, that's something.
Well, seems like we have the talk of all of Skyhold.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. It does make me wonder. Is my influence over you undue?
Perhaps. But it's the kind of undue influence I enjoy.
No one accused you of being politically astute.
Not today.
I tease you too much, I know.
It's helpful when you turn that scathing wit on people other than me.
I love
I'll
that
have to find
dynamics.
something we can do that doesn't involve teasing. Soon, ideally.
Dorian is just awesome. Nice. Sit in judgment. Judge the prisoner. Which prisoner? We have prisoners? We have a prison? Huh? That was the wrong way. Oh, but this is the way to Cullen. Ha! That's not the wrong way. It's the right way. I wanted to go here, of course. It wasn't accidentally.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in full redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
I mean, then again, every Templar becomes an addict, right? Because of the lyrium. You have to keep taking it. Have you ever done Ironbow's Romance? And yes, you do have a prison. I haven't done it, but I watched it back when I played it the first time. And I really like the first romance scene, when people just barge in and keep looking. It's hilarious.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
I mean, we're trying to already destroy the Red Lyrium, right? So, I mean, that should help, I guess.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Oh boy. Okay, nice. We finally unlocked the connection to Cullen. Over there. I don't know if this is faster. Jumps out the window. I wonder which prisoner it is. Not really sure who we didn't kill, but took as a...
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't look to them.
Let's have a look. And a judge.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
The stained windows are really nice, the Inquisition ones.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
I was kind of hoping she would answer who we are specifically judging, but I guess we'll find out.
Do I really need to oversee even more death? I'm nearly at capacity.
I share your distaste for more bloodshed, but it needn't come to that. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Okay, here we go. Every Templar doesn't become an addict. It's actually worse if they don't break the use of lyrium. They eventually succumb to something akin to Alzheimer's. That sounds in general not better, definitely. Yay, Templars. I mean, it's also not nice what's done to them.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Ooh, tell me. What are you talking about? The quest still says judge the prisoner. Who is it?
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
I mean, this is very serious, but the best thing he could come up with is throwing a goat at a wall? Yeah, let's go for that.
You answered the death of your clan with a goat.
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinter, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
I mean, I just want to point out, they attacked us. We didn't want to fight. They attacked us and they took our people. I mean, arm and exile him to Tevinter is like sending him to death. Is it called a gibbet? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
I don't know. He could go in that... what's it called? A gibbet? Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone. Then probably released.
Gibbet? Gibbet? Gibbet?
I should have looked up what that means before. Oh well. That's a word I never heard before. Sorry. I generally sent them to De Winter. I mean,
You recall
that's...
Dorian Alexius of De Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less.
Messing up the timeline.
De Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Does he know that the downfall and doom of the world is also affecting him? Because he doesn't act like that. I want him researching magic. Execute him myself, imprison him, he serve Redcliffe's mages, or make him harmless or tranquil. That sounds pretty horrible. I don't know if you would accept researching magic, but I guess that would be the most useful thing, but it might also be very dangerous. That's the question. What are the outcomes of that? Josephine is ready to report. But I mean, like prison work? So let's try that and hope he's supervised closely.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve, under guard, as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution? Very well.
Vivian approves? Huh? Yeah, I don't think we're becoming good friends with Sarah. Okay. I think that was it. On the other hand, the quest is still open. Gibbet is Galgan. Oh, yeah, that was wrong. I don't know. I should have looked that word up before. It kind of sounded like it was just something specific to them. Because it was just unknown to me. So it was like, I kind of thought I would be sending them home or something. Oh well. Okay, what do we want to do next? Instead of sending people to the gibbet. It sounds like a frog sound. Before the dawn, seeing red. What to do, what to do. Oh, we still have the... Oh, we didn't find the second memory of the grain, the fellow Mara. Because we needed the lockpick for that. A gibbet is a very primitive type of gallows used to hang bodies from as a warning. Okay, that was definitely the wrong decision for Aiden. Oh well. I don't really know what to do next. So let's say we just go and explore a new region. Let me just quickly see, we're level 10, so we really need to gain some experience. Ah, I interacted with a different door. Oh, completely intentional. Where are we?
It certainly
Ah,
spared no expense.
our quarters. Fancy. Especially the bed. And what a nice view. Probably it's freezing cold. Oh well. Recipes. Ah, wardrobe. We can wear something else. Formal wear. Ooh, nice. Let's go with the Winter Palace wear. I think that looks neat. Oh yeah. Definitely better than the pajamas. Immortal. What does that look like? Outerwear. Day's Vigil, what is that? Yeah. Too pale, too bright. Oh, I like that one. The blue and cream. Where are we going? It's a really nice room for us. And really fancy, especially with this painting. And I mean, since it's the Inquisition symbol, they just did that. Fancy, because I don't think anyone else has such nice quarters. Lyanna's ravens are everywhere. Okay, can we now fast travel? We can, yes, because we didn't go here. So, let's have a look.
Fertile ground, even here. This hold has everything.
Ah, Mother Giselle's here. It looks like a really nice garden. Another door we can't open. Ah, damn it, I'm still sad I didn't look up the gibbet. Just sent the poor guy there.
It's looking good. Not good enough, but good.
We stopped losing at least. Faster than you thought.
Ooh, we can plant seeds. Which, I know me, will be something I do like twice, and then I will forget about it. Some royal elf fruit, and... Valendaris. Of course, why not? Let's see if I'm ever going to check those. Just something about the construction. But I think beside that, one interesting around here. Okay, so I would say we go to the war room and look at other destinations to unlock. And I mean, we also saw that Josephine is ready to report. It was the wrong door again, was it? How often do you think it will take until I remember? Anyway, this one here. Hey, Josephine. Poor Cullen, he has to run across the whole of Skyhold to go to the War Council. How is he even notified? Of the Ravens? And I mean, Liliana has to climb quite some stairs. Also not to be envied. Strike a bargain with Merchant Princess. A bundle of documents, at least 50 pages thick, explains the trade agreement the Inquisition has entered into with the Merchant Princess of Antiva. Josephine has attached a note. Inquisitor, I'm more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the Merchant Princess. Here's a duplicate if you wish to review it. I would put it aside 3 days and 2 dozen candles. Ambassador Montelier. Reports on Darkspawn activity, but busy. Improved stability. The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Fade Rifts have increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain, having wandered from the site of the original rifts. The Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid in dealing with this problem.
Inquisitor?
I only knew what it was because of Lord of the Rings. Ah. Yeah. Especially if it's... I would say I know quite a lot of English words. Or at least I hope.
Excavation is slow.
But especially those really old and rarely used words. Those sometimes confuse me. Those sometimes I just never heard, and then of course I don't know them. Oh well. Dorian's request. Frostback Basin. We could go there. We could go to the western approach. Let's go to the western approach. Commander Cullen, scouts are reporting a number of travelers entering the western approach. Surprising, since the place is a blighted desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one is leaving. It bears investigation. Knight Captain Rylan. Let's have a look what they're doing there. Commander, we've established... Harding. Commander, we've established a foothold on the western approach per orders. Already one skirmish with the Venatori, but no casualties. Requesting reinforcements. The term Blighted Desert doesn't do this place justice. Lieutenant Harding. Let's go there. And once again, Dorian, Cassandra, and Bloody Cole. Yeah, a desert doesn't sound too fun to investigate, but we'll see. There has to be something interesting if there's Venatori activity, right? So let's hope for that.